Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. By the authority given in the statutes of the Open University, I declare this congregation open for the conferment of degrees and the presentation of graduates. Distinguished guests, graduates, and friends of the university, it's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the 25th of the Open University's degree ceremonies being held in 2015. It's my special pleasure to welcome our honorary graduate, Professor Jim Al-Khalili. We're delighted to be able to honour Jim today. Each year, the Open University awards over 14,000 degrees, and throughout 2015, more than 8,000 of the graduates are being presented for their qualifications at degree ceremonies such as this one today in Birmingham. They're held in 10 different towns and cities throughout England, and also in Belfast, Cardiff, Edinburgh, and Dublin, which illustrates the extraordinary scale and range of the Open University. It goes without saying that today is a hugely important occasion in the life of you, our graduates, your families and loved ones, as well as the university staff who, I hope you'll feel, have nurtured and supported you. Now, you could be forgiven after all the music, the pomp, the ceremony as we walked in, for thinking that this is going to be a solemn occasion. But you'd be quite wrong, because in every sense this is an afternoon of huge celebration. So I'm afraid we're going to be very disappointed with Birmingham if anyone crosses the stage with anything less than absolutely thunderous applause, or whatever other way you choose to express your enthusiasm and support. And you might have had a few hints in the video that was shown a few minutes ago. So, with that in mind, why don't we just have a little bit of a practice? Can I ask all of the graduates to stand? And so, friends, families, and Open University staff, let's get things going by giving our graduates an enormous round of applause. That's pretty good. Now you're going to need to keep it up like that in order to be better than this morning's session. So well done. So thank you very much, graduates. So when that moment comes for the person that you've come to support to step up and to receive their degree, feel free to clap, cheer, whoop, or any other kind of ceremonial that you would like to invent to make sure that they know how proud you are of them. It can be particularly nice for children of graduates, and they could be children of any age, to be able to show their support. So, are there any children of graduates in the hall this afternoon? Are there any children of graduates in the hall this afternoon? That's more like it. You're getting the hang of it. Now, it can be particularly nice for everyone who's graduating to know where their children are. So, can I ask the children to stand up? And could all the parent graduates please identify where their children are? So if you can just sort of call out, we'll all spot each other. Okay, I can see what this is. Okay, we've got a lively crowd in the house this afternoon. I can see how this is going to go. Anyway, you're getting the hang of it. And there's one other way that you can show your appreciation to your graduate, but also to the world more generally. If you've got a smartphone with you and you like posting messages or photographs on social media, if you use the hashtag OU_ceremonies, there's a social media team, an OU team, who are going to be choosing the best messages and the best pictures. You may have seen some of them before the videos started. So at the end, when we process out, you'll see all of the very best messages. So if you take photographs during the course of the ceremony, please send those with the hashtag OU Ceremonies. And not only will your graduates see the messages that you've been putting up, but we'll be telling the world about what a wonderful ceremony we've had this afternoon. So lots of different ways that you can get involved. Let's get down to the real business. Today's ceremony will begin with the presentation of degrees for graduates who've gained higher degrees and first degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Laws, of those graduates who are able to attend here today. And they'll be presented by Juliet Coleman, Assistant Director, Student Services. And we'll then see the awarding of the honorary degree of Doctor of the University to Professor Jim Al-Khalili. Professor Hazel Reimer, Dean and Director of Studies in the Faculty of Science, will present Professor Al-Khalili, who will sign the honorary graduate's book. And he'll come forward and sign our book of the extraordinary range of honorary graduates the Open University has had over the years, and he'll then make his reply. Then we'll continue our presentation of graduates with those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees, foundation degrees, diplomas, and professional graduate certificates of education, of those who've been able to attend here today. And these will be presented by Miss Rhiannon Martin, Assistant Director, Student Services. To conclude the ceremony, I'll give a personal address to the graduates. I now call, well, I think I may have got this the wrong way around in terms of who's doing which. What do you want to do, Juliet? Do we get to do the first lot? Juliet will do the first lot. So Juliet Coleman, Assistant Director of Student Services, I call upon her to present the graduates.
Vice-Chancellor, I shall now present graduates who have gained higher degrees and have been able to attend here today. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, I present to you for a thesis entitled De Natura Deorum Epicurorum, Paul Terence Matthias Jackson. And for a thesis entitled Values and Valuing in Urban Road Engineering Practices, a case study of the unfinished Foreshore Freeway, Cape Town, Lisa Adele Kane. And for a thesis entitled An Integrated, Metamorphic and Isotopic Study of Crustal Extrusion along the Main Central Thrust, Sikkim Himalaya, I present Catherine Mary Mottram. For the degree of Master of Arts in Education, I present Rachel Priddle. For the degree of Master of Arts in English with Distinction, I present Nicola Bates. For the degree of Master of Arts in English Jamie Dawson. For the degree of Master of Business Administration with distinction, I present Daniel Haggerty. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, I present Tom Bonner. Florence Kamandu. Margaret Smallridge. Michael Street. For the degree of Master of Education and the degree of Master of Arts in Education, I present Philippa Seawood. For the degree of Master of Science in Advancing Healthcare Practice, I present Penny Hazelwood. For the degree of Master of Science in Psychology, I present Olive Stegall. For the degree of Master of Science in Science, I present Catherine Price. For the degree of Master of Science in Systems Thinking in Practice, I present Ian Foster. And for the degree of Master of Science in Technology Management, I present Paul Cunningham. For the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, I present Rachel Annan. Ashley Alcock. Jolene Baldock. Margaret Barrett. Sigrun Brand Mueller. Philip Bryson. Sharon Collett. Barbara Coy. Caroline Joy Davies. Joanne Edwards. Gareth Evans. Sean Faulkner. Felicity G. Sarah Grant Thorold. Bryn Griffin. Charlotte Harris. Edwina Harvey. Michael Hyde. Gregory Hill. Craig Knight. Tony Leach. Tamara Lee. Jade Martin. Natalie McCann. Stephen Nestor. Mark O'Connor. Wendy Parry. Ken Peel. Nicola Pennell. Lynn Smith. Claire Walter. Eleanor Wilde. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, I present Gretchen Ames. Daniel Ash. History. Pamela Baggott. Alison Ball. Claire Barker. Adam Barras. Katie Barron. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours and for the Diploma in Higher Education, I present Donna Bartlett. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, I present Brian Bedwell. Lynette Bradford. Judith Bradley. Richard Brooks. Vanessa Butterworth. Philippa Buxton. Leslie Carter. John Cashman. Jane Shard. Alison Woodward. Chatterton. Benjamin Robert Spencer Compton. Philip Cook. Heather Cooper. Kathleen Costello. bottom. Elaine Daly. Hayley Darby. Michelle Davis. Sarah Davis. Edward Hughes. Jennifer Edwards. Michelle Eltz. Gay Evans. Nicholas Evans. Sarah Field Blessing. Chris Frankham. Mark Ganley. Elaine Gibbon. Peter Gibson. Miriam Goldsmith Ryan. Jennifer Graham. Katie Gray. Rebecca Greenway. Sandra Greville Smith. Ellen Gudgeon. Christopher Gumbley. Elizabetta Hall. Susie Hammond Falcon. degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours on behalf of the late Angela Harris, Phoebe, Flora and Molly will collect the award on behalf of their mother.
Hughes. Christopher Johnson. Rob Johnson. James Cale. Aveen Kavanagh. Helen Keywood. Adika College. Pamela Kingsley. Margaret Kingswood. Sarah Kitcher. Rachel Laverick. Victoria Lee. Roxana Lechowitz. Maria Lewis. Kirsty Lorberg. Sophie Lowndes Toole. Kerry Caligari.
Well done, Bob.
Andrew Marshall. Nicholas Mayer. Alice McCourt. Fiona McCulloch. Helen McGarrigle. Chanel McGrath. Belinda Meredith. Ruth Millington. Lisa Moranci. Anna Morris. Hannah Murray. Sophie Mutter. Page. Veronica Pallett. Ronica Pandya. Jacqueline Patnell. Nadine Pierce. Linda Pearson. Tanya Plail de Vries. David Powell. James Rundle. Wanda Raven. Lisa Reed. Rebecca Reeves. Jane Richardson. Brian Rolfe. Karen Rose. Shabana Saeed. Aisha Sattar. Joanne Scott. Kate Simpson. Roland Slater. Holly Smith. Richard Sarby. Wendy Sturgis. Erica Tempest. Lindsay Thomason. Lucy Tonio. Victoria Turnbull. Sajida Wadi. Jane Wadlow. Kelly Walsh. Rebecca Ward. Joanna West. Emma Weston. Rachel White. Beth Whitehead. Joanne Williams. Mike Williams. Emma Wilson. Nicola Withers. Jessica Wood. Stacey Woodhams. Jennifer Ewan. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, I present Shirley Breed. Anne Chamberlain. Law. Kevin Crawford. Lauren Frankland. Caroline Hare. Ray Harrowing. Abigail Jones. Kim Neat. Hannah Niblett. Maria Pedro. Layla White. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, I present Rosanna York. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws with First Class Honours, I present Arabella Gordon. Stuart Hargreaves. Natasha Hathaway. Sarah Longley. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours, I present Julie Dutton. Catherine Makin. Emma Steele. Sophia Sultana.
Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, graduates, guests. Jim Al-Khalili is one of the nation's foremost physicists who combines outstanding academic research with a passion for his subject, winning him a global reputation and a significant popular following. Born in Baghdad, Jim came to the UK in 1979. He gained a doctorate in nuclear reaction theory at the University of Surrey and spent 2 years as a postdoctoral research fellow at University College London. He then returned to Surrey, where he is now Professor of Public Engagement in Science, as well as in physics. Jim is a world-renowned expert with more than 70 peer-reviewed articles and over 100 conference papers on various aspects of nuclear physics to his name. He's a Fellow of the Institute of Physics and until recently was an external examiner for the Science faculty here at the Open University. He has been an outspoken champion of diversity in the sciences and has sat on the Royal Society's Equality and Diversity panel. Jim is also an exceptionally gifted communicator with infectious enthusiasm for his subject and a lucid, accessible style, which has helped bring complex concepts from quantum mechanics to the nature of matter to a wide audience. He's perhaps best known for the BBC Radio 4 series, The Life Scientific, which explores the lives of scientists and the potential impact of their discoveries. He has also fronted a series of critically acclaimed and well-received science programmes for the BBC and Channel 4. His best-known broadcasts include Atom, and Atomic and Quantum Physics, Science and Islam, on scientific advances in the medieval Muslim world, and Shock and Awe, the story of electricity. He has even explored the science behind Doctor Who. His 2010 series, Chemistry, was nominated for a BAFTA, and his most recent documentary, Inside Sellafield, told the story of the British nuclear industry and won wide acclaim. His best-selling books are a wonderful entry point into various scientific topics, from black holes to the nucleus of atoms. They include Pathfinders on the golden age of Arabic science, shortlisted for the 2013 Warwick Writing Prize, and his co-authored Life on the Edge about quantum biology, shortlisted for the 2015 Royal Society Winton Book Prize. For his work to bring cutting-edge science to broader attention, Jim has been honoured with the Royal Society's Michael Faraday Prize for Science Communication and the Institute of Physics Public Awareness of Physics Award, as well as an OBE. In 2013, he was named as one of the UK's most inspirational scientists and engineers by the Engineering and Physical Sciences Research Council. Jim has been a trustee and vice president of the British Science Association and is the serving president of the British Humanist Association. He's an advisor to the Cheltenham Science Festival and has been a judge of the Samuel Johnson Prize for Non-Fiction, and he sits on the Royal Society's Education Committee. That's quite a list. But with the scale and pace of discovery in science today, it's essential that the scientific community is able to reach out to policymakers and the public, explaining the implications and the impact of their work. Scientific literacy has arguably never been more important. Jim has outstanding academic credentials, but perhaps of even greater significance is his ability to communicate. He sets an example for the scientific community to follow. We're delighted to honour his exceptional contribution to science in the UK. Vice-Chancellor, by the authority of the Senate, I present to you for the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, Jim Al-Khalili.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, fellow graduands and graduates now, ladies and gentlemen, it really is a lovely honour to have this degree conferred on me and to be welcomed into the Open University's academic family. I'd like to thank Professor Reimer for her kind and generous words. They did go on a bit. Over the years, as you've just heard, I've had many dealings with the Open University, and in particular with academics in the Department of Physical Sciences down in Milton Keynes, where I spent many years as an external examiner on several of their courses. I also have good friends and long-standing colleagues there with whom I've carried out research and indeed even written books. I wrote a book on nuclear physics, the only coffee table book on nuclear physics, I think, in existence, with a colleague, Ray McIntosh, at the Open University. It is tremendously gratifying to be honoured for my achievements in science, not just in academic research, but in working to promote science and a rational scientific way of thinking among the wider public. I'm often asked about the different aspects of my work and which I prefer. Is it research, teaching, or outside of academia, broadcasting, public speaking, or writing? My answer is that I can't imagine giving any one of them up. I feel tremendously privileged to be able to pursue all these activities in parallel, for which, of course, I have my University of Surrey, to thank for giving me that freedom. The common factor, I guess, is that I love explaining the workings of nature, basically to anyone who would listen. Quite early on in my career as a research physicist, I found the notion that we learn what we do about the workings of nature after years of research, usually funded by public taxes, and then publish that research in a scientific journal as a paper that will be read by a handful of other experts around the world before we move on to the next project on a continuing publish or perish treadmill. I found this somewhat strange. What's the point of learning something new about the world if we don't then do something about it, or at the very least tell the world about it? And by that I don't just mean those other experts in the field who are stuck in their ivory towers. In the 21st century, we can no longer remain in these ivory towers. Research can't be for the sole edification or stimulation of the academics carrying it out. We have a responsibility to make it work for the betterment of society. Just as importantly, an appreciation of the wonders of and the workings of the universe and our place in the universe should be part of wider popular culture. And I think it's fair to say that cultural attitudes towards science are certainly now beginning to change for the better in this country. What's also crucial at this time in particular is that the UK is pulling itself out of recession, but at the same time we must maintain our nation's growth by continuing to invest in science and technology. And therefore it's alarming when we hear that instead of setting out a plan to reverse the current decline in the UK's R&D budget, the government have told research councils to expect major funding cuts. We need therefore to raise awareness of the damage that such potential cuts would inflict on UK science. But enough about politics. In any case, actually today isn't about me. It's about you, graduates, the graduands who've yet to come up on stage. Today marks the end of an important chapter in your lives, and in many cases it's been a very long and hopefully rewarding chapter. One of the privileges of being able to sit down next to the Vice-Chancellor is to hear the comments as you come up on stage. The first thing I noted was that there's a mixture of emotions all tangled up together, and it's nervousness, happiness, and relief. Some of you are more nervous, some of you are more relieved, and for many of you it's been a long journey. I think the record was someone who's taken 25 years to reach today. What a fantastic achievement. But whether your degree is in science, art, law, business, or any other subject, today is about celebrating your achievements and the hard work I'm sure you've all put in over the past few years. I'm just really happy to be here, part of this occasion, trying not to have a lump in my throat every now and again, sitting up on stage. So both on a personal level and on behalf of all the graduands here today, I'd like to thank the Open University for this honour. Thank you very much.
Vice-Chancellor, continuing the presentation of graduates who have gained a first degree, I shall now present graduates who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees, foundation degrees, diplomas and professional graduate certificates in education and are able to attend here today. The full subject and classification details are printed in the Directory of Graduates. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with First Class Honours, I present June Allison. Jane Burgess. Eleanor Chapman. Tom Dillon. Christine Tedcombe. Victoria Troll. Nicola Weaver. Amy Wiley. Graham Yaxley. And Paul Young. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, I present Maxine Alder. Michelle Ashley. David Atkinson. Neelam Ball. Lydia Baker. John Bale. Judith Briggs. Katie Brumpton. Jackie Calvert. Peter Cannings Bushell. Russell Cole. Ian Curley. Eunice Davies. Samantha Dennis. Leslie Dewfield. Inderdeep Dissy. John Dobson. Erika Duplakova. Patricia Forbes. Tom Gardner. Jennifer Gibson. Samantha Gilbert. Vanessa Grayling. Elaine Han. Fiona Harper. Zara Hart. Annalisa Hazardich. Louise Hatch. Christopher Hawke. Nicola Hitt. Samantha Holt. Patricia Horn. Ruth Horsfield. Carol Hubery. Catherine Hughes. Paul Hughes. Justine Humphreys. Simon Hutt. Darren Jenkinson. Sarah Jones. Fiona Kiddy. begin. Claire Saville. Margaret Thompson. Amy Treble. Faye Tufnell. Karen Turner Brown. Francis Walker. Trudy Wallace. Carol Watson. Nico Watson. Leonie Linnett. Monica. Claire Wilson. Julie Westcott. Colleen Zeitzman. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, I present Jill Bailey.
Well done, Sister Jill.
Emma Ellams. Leslie Gill. Jane Howitt. Wendy Key. Safia Khatun. Amanda King. Shakila Kusa.
down to hard work.
Rachel Lawrence. Mohsin Patel. Elisa Rasmussen. Alistair Pingram. Anne Sikandar. Louis Stockton Swan. Rebecca Twilly. Philip White. Seema Yakub. For a foundation degree, I present Amra Farouk. Maria Green. Lisa Jordan. for the Diploma of Higher Education, I present Caroline Baker. Anthony Coop. Marie Hefferman. Lynette James. Kirsty Longstaff. And Sarah Walker.
Well done, Birmingham. Thank you very much. I haven't been as hugged as many times as that for quite a few ceremonies. That was quite a blast. So congratulations to all of our graduates, and congratulations to all of you for giving them the most magnificent congratulations and send-off. Well done, everyone. That was an extraordinary period. Some very emotional moments, like Jim. There was a catch in my throat many, many times. I'm sure that was the same for many, many people here. And some marvellous things said. I'm starting to learn not to ask people how it was, because sometimes they say things like wonderful, but other times they say things like gruesome. And a look passes across their face. You think, oh, that was probably the wrong thing to ask. But some people thought it was gruesome and wonderful. It was an honour to be able to congratulate all of you, and well done to everyone, and well done to all the families and supporters for that fantastic, unstinting and loud support. So, as I said to a number of people on the stage, especially those who are the most nervous, this is your moment. Just relax, enjoy it, breathe it in. Think about what it's taken to get you here, whether it's a few years, whether it's 17 years, 20 years, 25 years, and be grateful to everyone who's supported you every step of the way. You all know how extraordinary you are individually, and your families and supporters know how extraordinary you are. But together, you're even more extraordinary. Without question, in my view, you are the most amazing body of graduates in the UK, probably in the world. In fact, today, you, your friends and supporters, are probably sharing this hall with the most extraordinary group of people you're ever likely to meet. For your own family, friends and supporters, you know better than anyone the incredible efforts that your graduate went to in achieving their qualification. But many of you, and many of our graduates today, who may not even have met other OU students until today, won't know very much about your fellow graduates and just how amazing you are as a group. So I'd like to take a moment to show us all why that's the case. I'm going to ask the graduates a few questions so we can all discover a bit more about each other and maybe respond to the answers that people give. If you can, would you mind raising your hands to my questions? First of all, who was employed or did voluntary work at some stage during their study? Who helped to bring up a family during your study? Who cared for parents or other dependents during their study? And please don't put up your hand if you'd rather not, or if it's physically tricky for you, but who carried out their studies whilst registered with a disability? Few people. By the way, you may not know, but the Open University has approximately 20,000 disabled students. That's more disabled students than most universities have students overall. So to all those questions, almost every one of the graduates in this hall put up their hand. That's quite amazing. Almost every student here has needed to fulfill some other obligation alongside their study. Compare that with students at so-called ordinary conventional universities, whose extra duties might only extend, say, to the sports team, or maybe their commitment to the student bar. Your efforts are so much greater. And let me share a small frustration I sometimes have over the language that's usually employed to describe students like you. Those conventional students are described as full-time students, and OU students like you are described as part-time. Part-time? Part-time? More like double-time with the OU. That's a very tough shift you've all been on. But you know, there's only one thing tougher than being an OU student, and that's living with one. So I think we should ask the graduates to take a moment to acknowledge the support of your family and friends who are celebrating with you today. Let's turn the tables on them. They've been beside you every step of your study journey. Can I ask the graduates to stand and to applaud their family and supporters? Thank you. And I think we should also spare a thought for that other vital group that got you all through. The Open University's wonderful academics and other staff, represented by my colleagues here on the platform. They wrote your courses and presented them, and they were the tutors, the associate lecturers who taught you and got you through. I hope you'll agree that they too are deserving of your congratulations. You've had a special workload. You've certainly been supported by very special family and friends, but you're also special because of the inherent quality of the university that you've just graduated from. Employers really rate us as a university. Over 30,000 businesses in the UK have chosen us to train their staff. A recent survey by the Department for Business Innovation and Skills found that employers see OU students to be hardworking, committed, and having real discipline. So an OU qualification is something to be proud of, something well respected. I hope that if you're, for instance, looking for a new job or a promotion following your qualification, you can remind your employer of that now. And if you're looking for some other things to tell people about the university, of which you're now a graduate, here are a few more facts. In 2013, the OU led the way in digital innovation when we set up the UK's first free platform for so-called massive open online courses, or MOOCs, through an initiative called FutureLearn. Since then, we've attracted over 2.5 million learners in the UK and around the world to our free courses. Last year, The OU won a national award for its Open Science Laboratory, an online resource enabling students to undertake science fieldwork remotely. And we're currently awaiting the result of another award. We've been shortlisted in the Times Higher's University of the Year award. Last year, the results of the research exercise used to assess university research showed that nearly 3/4 of the OU's research was marked as either 4 or 3-star, the highest awards, indicating a standard that's either world-leading or internationally excellent. And this research can capture the public imagination. We were hugely proud of our part in the comet-chasing Rosetta mission. We all watched as the Philae lander landed on the comet. And Monica Grady, our Professor of Planetary Science, who was involved in the project, unwittingly went viral as her spontaneous jumps for joy was shared around the world on social media. You are graduates of the university that made all of that happen. So you're coming from a university that's a world leader in technology, in innovation, and helping people to learn. So you can wear your new credentials with pride. But this is far from the end of your journey. Our motto, on the crest behind us, is learn and live. That's something that all Open University graduates embody as soon as you step back into your busy lives. For with your achievement you've just received, we believe also comes responsibility. A responsibility to give something back, to put your qualifications and your new knowledge to the best possible use, where you work, where you live, within your family. So please, continue to learn and live. But more than that, continue to shine. You have the skills, you have the ability, and you can change the world around you for the better. And please, remember to keep in touch with us. Tell us how you're getting on. As a new member of our alumni community, you're part of a great network of almost 2 million people who've studied with the Open University since our founding. People as extraordinary as you are. Members of our alumni team are waiting out in the foyer, and they'd love to talk to you about what the Alumni Association can offer, as well as ways you can give back to the university. And they've also got the odd little bit of merchandise by which you may want to remember your time at the Open University. We did have a few teddies. Are the teddies on display? There are some OU teddies. But they proved so popular after I advertised them this morning, there aren't many left. But you can order them online, and lots of other wonderful memorabilia there. When you leave today, we hope you'll become an ambassador. Indeed, all of your families can be ambassadors for the Open University, all that it stands for, and I hope you'll be able to communicate the experience that you've had today. We are a university that stands for social justice, for equality, for knowledge to be open to all. And I hope that for our graduates, maybe once you've recovered from the huge efforts that you've put into your studies, you might want to share your experience with others you know. Please tell people what you got out of the OU experience and encourage them to follow your path. You might have seen our truly inspiring television adverts that bring to life the trials and then the jubilation of being an OU student. But we know that for potential students, a word of recommendation from an OU student or graduate is better than any commercial. You are our best advert, and we hope that you'll feel proud to say, I studied at the OU. In a moment, the proceedings will end, and we will process out, and at that point, you'll all get the chance to see the messages and photos that I hope that families have been posting during the course of the ceremony. And then please join me, our honorary graduate, and the ceremonial party outside in the concourse, so we can congratulate as many of you as possible in person. So just one last thing to do. Can I ask you to raise the roof one last time to congratulate our graduates? Congratulations. The proceedings of this degree ceremony have been completed, and I now declare this meeting of congregation closed. Would all of those who are able to stand please do so.